Oh man, at the brother's house. So I realized when we finished this bathroom, I wired in an outlet. Forgot where I was going for, but we took it out and we had to wire it in or whatever. So he wants Decora, and I've been waiting to use these for a long time. I probably had these on my other truck. Probably had them for like a year. Ugh. Could be even longer. I never used Decora. And if I do, it's never the stuff I need. I gotta see if I can even find them. I don't know if they're even in here. They have to be. I'm already questioning where I put this. I don't know if I want to move all this stuff just to find out. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. There we go. Not those. That's the switch. I want outlets. Cool. That'll work. Ugh. It's the push click done. Should be the Leviton Decora Edge. I don't know how to even open these. Probably not like this. It's kind of like Wagos, but for your outlets. I gotta put all that stuff away now. Cool thing about it is, all you gotta do is just stick it in. Stick the wire in. I wonder if you can actually just push them in, but I'm not sure. I'll just pull them up. And we need an outlet cover. I don't know if I want to bring all my stuff in there. Bring light. Wire strippers. And then we're going to need a ground pigtail. Something to splice with. I think I need a 3-way. Are these the big ones? I don't want the big ones. Yeah, 221s. This is rated for, should be the, yeah, 24 to 12 gauge, which is what I want. Bring 2 in for fun. I should only need 1. Got my Hey Dudes on. Okay. Dominic, we're putting a Decora in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been trying to push these on him. He doesn't even, I don't think he's ever seen them before. But yeah, these things are nice. They just open up. And, oh, I'm going to get a light going. It was to slip it in and be done. I like these just because it's more idiot-proof, kind of like the Wagos. Nice bounce. So, what was I going to say? Oh. Actually, I brought the wrong size ground in here, too. Dominic, cut me up, give me a, I brought a 14 in here. Bring me a 12 gauge ground wire. Just like this long. 10 inches.
I think I have that.
One. Give me the Klein.
The Klein's garbage. If you want to use it, it's broke. I know it's broke.
I'm not using that on the channel.
It's broke.
Yeah, so I think is this the one you bought?
It's brand new. I just decided to use it as a
No,
camera.
dude was trying to give me this thing. I never even heard of this thing. Is this supposed to be good? Where'd you get it from?
Home Depot.
Home Depot? Okay, well.
I used the other one as a hammer for like a really little nail, like an idiot, and it doesn't work right now.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Well, it's working now, I guess, but...
Okay, so it's live. So, let's go find the breaker for it. Oh, what I was saying earlier. I like this because it takes the idiot. It's because they're idiot proof, because the problem is with people, they always under tighten the screws. And then every time I'm pulling the switch out or outlet out, they're always moving. So people always under tighten them or over tighten them. In my case, I probably over tighten them, but I'm always worried about tight connections. That's why I want to use these, because it takes all the guesswork out. Let's go turn this off. Okay. Yeah, I know it is. It's really cool. Okay. So we'll get the ground first. Right now, I forgot how I mounted this box. It's been a while. So, I literally just had screws screwed into the 2x4 right there. Usually you can use these, I think they were called Madison clips. They just go in there, you can fold them in on both sides. Or they have other ones that you can screw in on both sides that kind of pinch the drywall. So, we're going to do this ground first. We have a ground to the box already. And then, this is the ground coming from the pipe. In our case, it's actually Greenfield. Where's my strippers at?
Oh, you got the professional ones.
Oh, yeah.
Want to see my cheapos?
No. Okay. And with these, there's a strip gauge right here. It shows you how long you have to strip it. I just kind of guess, see if I like it. See, that's too long. Really doesn't even matter on the ground, but when people are opening stuff up, then they see what kind of work you're doing, you know, and you can just tell if a butcher did it or whoever. And so I try to do clean work. Okay, and then for the tail, pigtail, it's probably still too long. Okay. Oh, also we already turned the power off too. Where's that tester? Right here? With underneath the dog hair?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dead. I'm gonna shove that back there. It's all 12 gauge. We want 6 inches out of the box. You want to keep. You can keep it longer. I guess you got to watch out for box fill and all that good stuff. We'll cut it here. There should be a strip gauge on this. It's my first time using this thing, so strip gauge shows there. Okay, right there. So we'll guess. And then we're gonna put it right here. It's too long. Knock a little off. Good. Where's my ground? Green for ground. Is this meant for? I was about to say. Uses 14 and 12. gauge. You're allowed to use CU is aluminum, not aluminum. CU is copper. It has, and it says aluminum, but there's a big cross through it, so you can't use aluminum. Okay, so that's good.
No aluminium?
No aluminium. So now we'll go with the neutral. Okay, strip gauge. Too long. Good. Open this up. There has to be a way too. You know, you could separate with the other ones. You should be able to separate so you can have different circuits on here. And I think, I don't know if you're supposed to pull that tab. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, there you go.
Is that a three-way circuit?
Not a three-way, but it's what you do is you pull that tab all the way out, and then you can break that tab so you can have two different circuits going to each. You can have one that's switched, and you can have one that's hot or whatever. And all you do is break that tab.
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah. So you pop that back in. I don't want to break that. And then we're gonna go with the hot.
So if that tab were to break and you don't use that, you wouldn't be able to use that outlet at all, right?
Well, you
hot.
can. Well, if the tab breaks, you can always pigtail it. You can put another wire here, and then you could pigtail it to your hot to keep it working consistently. I do like that though. Okay, so we're stripping this. Too long. So weird. All these things has different like different lengths. Especially the Wagos. Seems like you barely strip anything off and you're already passing it. Okay, hot. And pull, pull, pull. Now another thing. I screwed up. These things, I think they're meant for big plates. So these are actually meant to break off. This is tamper resistant, it's 15 amp. See the tabs right here? So I don't know if this is gonna cover it. Oh, here we go. It's gonna cover it. I guess it's for like a smaller one. Look at this, we don't have to put tape on, we're gonna do nothing. We're already done. Already done. Now you have to get the wire in the box. Fold it down. I'm gonna get beat by this outlet. Ugh. Fold it up. Come on. Yeah, 12 gauge solid wire is no fun to really deal with, I'll tell you that. And that's all older houses. And obviously you just don't want to start jamming wire in. That's when you start nicking it. That's when you're going to have stuff blow up. Man. There we go. So now, where's my drill?
There it is.
There we go. Hopefully this thing's run flush. I don't know. It might not be. It's not looking flush. I'll tell you that right now.
What's that little tool you got?
With this little screwdriver?
Oh, you just pulled it out?
Yeah, that's all I did. Yeah, there we go. We're a bunch of butchers. Look at that. So we got a gap. So we gotta figure out what's going on. I think the box is hanging out a bit. Of course. It's the box. It's the box. Yeah, that's away from the wall. When we screwed it in, it's kind of an angle. I don't want to do this. And look at that. We're already nicking this stuff. Pretty bad.
Chunk it?
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna bend this ear in. Thanks.
You've been blessed.
I'll bend that ear in. That's too far, but it'll work. Bend that ear in. Okay, so the screws nicked the crap out of the ground, so I just cut it back. I had plenty of length on that ground. Really, I could have just left it just the ground, and it being bare is not going to do nothing. Not going to affect it. So what I did was let me take a file to that some more. But the screw became sharp. I purposely used soft screws, soft heads, so this wouldn't happen. But when I stripped it, drilling at an angle, it created sharp points. So you always want to be careful, even when you're trying your best to keep it. Even when you try your best, and you're not trying to nick something, that stuff will still happen. So I can tell you right now, one thing I don't like about these are these plastic tabs on the top and the bottom. First of all, I butchered the box. I usually, maybe I could have put the box a dot in further. You know, not every box is going to be perfectly mounted, but mine was a little bit in at an angle to the point where it pushed out the right side. Usually with outlets, they have their, wish I had one in front of me. Give me that outlet over there. Usually with outlets, oh look at this, it didn't have tamper-proof either, so that's not right. So usually with the outlets, the old school ones, you can bend. You can just bend and twist them. So I couldn't get this thing straight because it keeps sitting out so far forward. So all I had to do was, you could right now I have spacers on them, but the other one has plastic, so you can't even adjust them. So you could like bend the ear on that side, bend the ear on this side, or you can just put it in there with your hands and you're able to maneuver it. But you see how this thing holds? The plastic, it doesn't do nothing. It just flexes back. So I guess as long as your boxes are installed right, you know, issues with your boxes, you'll be fine. But we all know every little adjustment helps out. But yeah. Can you turn the power back on? Power's back on. And we're good. Good. And that's a wrap.